Hi, y'all. Starting over again. In 1, 3, 2, 1, go. So I was just recording this video, rambles aplenty, it's a shit show, and I don't know if I'm going to post it, and my brain, it's like I wanted to start talking about some things, and then I'm like, what the fuck for? Like, it just, here we go again. Here, like, literally this right now. Like, why? The fuck for? For who? For what? For why? For the no one? You know? Like, it's all you, it's all a reflection of you, it's all this, it's all that, da 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 da. Like, what was I was just thinking, I'm like trying so hard to like figure out who you are, right? Like, what you gotta do in this life, how you gotta be, how you gotta move, trying to, like, so many people, like, spend so much time trying to make everyone else happy, trying to like appease others, trying to keep the peace. And I've done that, appeasing others and keeping the peace, but like I was always kind of like always rebellious and always like the fuck, I just lost my train of thought. Trying to figure out who you are, trying to understand who you are at every level, in every aspect in this crazy world. You know, I thought I had demons in me at one point. I thought, you know, which is so crazy because the people who actually have demons in them, they're not out here like, do I have demons? Like, let me clear this, let me heal it. No, they're not. They don't give a fuck. They're out there being demons in the world, you know? People who are narcissistic aren't out there worrying if they're hurting people. They don't give a fuck. They are hurting people and they smile in your fucking face while they do it. They love it. They laugh at your tears, bro. They literally, like, fuck them. No offense. Like, yesterday, I saw this fucking post. This lady commented under it. She's like, narcissists, they're people who have wounds and blah, they're wounded and they need healing and da da da, and like, be loving, compassionate to them, motherfucker. Like, yeah, like, I'm sorry, like, I'm wounded, dude, we all got wounds, bro. I'm wounded too, and you don't see me out here purposely fucking hurting people, lying and gaslighting people. You don't see me trying to fucking ruin someone else's life just because you couldn't ruin their life when you were with them. Like, are you fucking kidding me, bro? Like, shut the fuck up. I'm not gonna feel bad for you because you don't want to grow the fuck up, or because you don't want to, like, take responsibility, or you want to let your demons run you, bitch. It's called growing the fuck up, which means called getting deliverance, which means called getting your fucking shit together. Like, no, my shit don't look fucking great. No, my life ain't fucking perfect. It sure the fuck won't ever be, I'm sure. But I'd rather be, once again, in the gutter by myself in the gutter than with people surrounded by all these fucking demons with demons in me. Like, no fucking thank you, bro. No fucking thank you. That shit is fucking crazy, you know? Like, I'm sorry, are you getting motion sickness here? Like, is that what's happening? I think I need to, like, set this somewhere, and I'm trying to figure out where to set it. Yeah, so it was a big old fucking post about how they're so wounded and they're so hurt and they just can't get over the traumas and they get re-triggered. Yes, bro, like, oh my gosh, like, all of us, you know? You don't think I'm re-traumatized? You don't think I have PTSD from all the fucking shit? Bro. But you don't see me out there fucking purposely hurting people, lying on people, fucking lying to my damn self. No, bro. Like, I don't have sympathy for them. No, I don't. Because, you need to fucking, I guess because I've always been the type of person to fucking admit my flaws. I have been, over fucking sorry. I've been sorry for things I should have never been fucking sorry for. I've been fucking, I'm tired of like going above and beyond for fucking nothing, and for fucking, like, you need to heal your shit. Stop fucking putting on everyone else. Like, stop making all your problems everyone else's problems. Stop, so fucking what, dude? Like, and I guess perhaps in a way I did that. I don't know, but like, I don't know. I don't think I did that. I feel like I took responsibility for my shit, like I do. I tried my best. I was struggling. There's a lot of things I was struggling with for a long freaking time, and I'm sure that I still will, because it's life, and it's a healing journey, and it's a process, and it takes time, and I really wish my phone was fucking charged so I could just set it down and not care and not fucking stress about it. But I wanted to have you guys like be able to see this so I can like chill out and I can just like focus my brain. But like, I literally like, I don't know, then I'm like just black screen, right? But like, what's the point of painting and showing you the paints that I'm gonna do if it's not even gonna fucking do it? It's whatever. It's fucking stupid. It's probably trash anyways, right? Like, everything's trash and don't fucking matter anyways, but like, so narcissist, right? They're around. My therapist, I was talking to her one day about hold on. Okay, so I'm literally just like trying to find a place to put this phone, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm just so irritated because I'm like, my paint's not out. Like, the reason why I'm irritated, like, my paint's not out, nothing's ready. Like, I couldn't even see my paints. I can't chill out. And then here I was looking for this fucking compass for hours the other night, and I was so frustrated and I was so pissed. I got pissed at myself and I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I just had it. How the fuck? I took it over here with all my art stuff and I completely forgot that's where it was. And so I'm getting frustrated again because I'm just like, there's so much shit. It's just so much shit. And I was like trying to figure it out. I'm like, it's my shit, it's my mess, it's my whatever that's frustrating me, it's all me, reflections of me on me, right? And then as I'm going into that or whatever in my little old brain, I see this fucking compass and I'm like, funny. How funny is that? Ha 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 ha. Not very funny at all, but I guess it's fucking hilarious. Yeah, I was looking for a compass because I was gonna do fucking what are they called? What are they called? Geometric shapes, I think. Something like that. Nope, sacred geometry. That's what it was. I was trying to do sacred geometry shapes. And, yeah. Fucking stupid. Oh my god. Just, just put the content out. It doesn't matter. None of it matters. Man. Sometimes I think my brain goes so fast that, like, I can't even keep track. And other times I'm just like, it's shut off like 5 hours ago. And I don't even know, like, I'm just like, fuck, like, it gets to the point like, where do I even start again, you know? I'm like, it's so much, but it's not, and it's frustrating. And if I know so much, then why is it so fucking hard? And if I have the answers, then why can't I just do the things, right? But I can't just do the things because I'm me. And I do things how I do them, which is fucking messily. I really want to just, like, fucking prep you up. And, okay, you know, bitch. Whatever. Hopefully you can hear me because I'm really tired of fucking with that shit. I'm just, like, thirsty and my shoulders hurt and already went into a bitch fest. I really don't think I should post that video, but like a part of me thinks that I should because it's just there's things that come out, you know, like how can I say that that's God moving through me? If that's fucking shit, you know, I'm just like talking shit, like, do you know, I don't know, like thinking about the fact that like people put out all this fucking awesome content and do all these different like creative things, and I'm just over here like can't even fucking put my camera up. I can't even fucking like get my thoughts straight right now, and I you know can't even fucking like can't you know like get my fucking ex to cooperate and stop hating me and trying to whatever the fuck, like, dude, and shut, I cannot, you, Helmet, you cannot, you can't be on my ass all the time. I love you, girl, but stop, please, go breathe, okay? Give me some breath, fucker. You just woke up and you act like I don't never love on you. I love on you all the time. Gosh, you are the biggest energy drainer in the whole house. Shit. Fuck. Damn. Anyways, sorry, I love you. Love you so much. Bro, so earlier, like, literally, I feel like God just be talking to me all the time. And all these videos I watch and all this fucking content, you know, like, when you see things and they resonate with you and you're like, wow, like, Spirit's really talking to me. It's really flowing and blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, there's times that you know, right? And so this one video, she's talking like hypothetically, it's like her like dream stories or whatever, and how the people thought that the other one was gonna take the child, right? And like my ex has been like saying that shit to me for so long, and I'm like, bro, like I never did it to my other ex, and I would never do that to you, even though he's fucking crazy, even though try to fucking manipulate my kid away from me and make him hate me and fucking talk shit on everyone, talk shit to everyone. Like I'm over here like just even right now I'm like, Stephanie, don't talk shit like this right here, like I don't even want to be doing this, but like saying the reality of the situation, how do I I don't even know, man. Like I just don't know, dude. Fucking with demons is crazy, and I just don't know how to handle it anymore. And like so this girl was talking like, you know, you both have the same struggle and you both like have a fear of the other one taking the kid, right? And like they're like wanting to know where you are all the time, blah blah, like that's for your protection. Like it wasn't for fucking protection, it's for fucking control, because motherfucker was controlling his shit. Like it was not for my fucking protection. You would have protected me if it was for my protection, and you didn't protect me. You know, you abused me. And she said, like, both people, you know, like, we both have to be sensitive to it, both have to do this. And I'm like, that's the thing though. Like, how much can I keep forgiving, pushing, like, loving? Like, I can't. I've done everything that I can ever think to do. I've been patient. I've been giving you more time. I've, you know, like, I've given up holidays. I've given up money. I've given up argue. Like, I don't even argue. I don't say anything. I don't do anything. I try my best to just keep it peace. And it's still like, there's always something always comes up. There's always something. And I'm just like, I don't know. I was praying earlier. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, how am I supposed to do this different? How am I not seeing it? How am I like, and it's not for me. Like, I have to let it go. Like, I'm trying to, like, let go of the control. Like, I was trying to, like, fix everything, right? Like, the thing is, like, I would never do that to someone, but the reality is they would do that to me, and there's no reason for them to do that to me. And trying to manipulate things to make it seem like there's a reason for them to take my kid from me, and it's fucking crazy. And then also on top of it, trying to pretend like you're the one who's being compassionate and caring and forgiving and chill, and I was the abuser. Like, are you fucking crazy? Like, that's what demons do to you. They make you fucking crazy. They make you lose your shit. They make you not even know what the fuck is going on for real, because you really, I feel like at some point, there's times when you meet people, you're like, how do they even believe that's true? How do they, you know, like, they believe their own lies. That's it. That's because the demons got them. They don't even have control, you know, they can't even help it. And it's fucking sad, for real. It is sad. And I cried hellas today. I, like, prayed for his heart, and I prayed for his fucking deliverance, and I prayed for, like, everything, because he's the father of my fucking child. He's, you know, I want him to be okay. I want him to heal. I want him to be happy. I always did. And I still do. Even though there's so much shit coming at me all the time, like, I still am praying for you. I still am trying to be better every fucking day. And whatever, my cat just ran out the window. I don't know why I thought to tell you, but that's why I stopped, because she kind of, like, freaked me out. But it's just, it's, when is it gonna end? When is it gonna get better? When are the tides gonna change? When? You know? And I'm like, okay, so it won't ever change, because it is how it is, and I can't help you because you won't want to help yourself. And I tried to help you. I tried so fucking hard, and now I'm just trying to save my fucking self, and you want to kill me for it, right? Like, that's the reality that we're in here. But the real reality is, it's a spiritual fucking battle, that all of these fucking dynamics are coming out in these fucking videos. Like, the tarot readers are getting irritated, so, like, I'm tired of this shit coming up on my table, blah blah blah. Like, bro, me fucking too. You don't think I'm tired of this? This is my fucking life, bro. Like, you have no fucking clue. It just doesn't fucking end, and it never will, and I can't do anything about it, right? So, like, okay, how do I move forward? How do I show up as my best self despite the chaos, despite the continuous, like, attacks and bullshit and lies and you know, manipulation of everyone around me, the school systems, the teachers, the fucking principals, his mom, fucking friends, family, every fucking person. Like, you cannot, like, it's fucking crazy. Narcissists are crazy. Oh, that's what I want to say. I was thinking about earlier, like, I remember one time I was talking to my therapist about some shit that was happening. And I said something about narcissist, about him being a narcissist, because legit, bro is, and it sucks, right? I didn't know, I don't know if I knew at this time that it was like demon shit. But like my therapist was like, it's really, a lot of people have like that characteristics of narcissism, like from like their parents or whatever, from like toxic relationships and shit. But a lot of times they don't actually have like DSM defined narcissism. But these people are like literally calling it out, like, you know, spiritual readers are calling it out, like, this is demonic stuff, this is narcissistic demonic attachments, this is, you know, more than what it seems, this is not gonna fucking stop, like, this is a spiritual fucking war, you are in it to fucking win it, like, I cannot give up, I can't, and I won't, you know. And for a long time I wanted to, for a long time I just wanted to fucking run away. I wanted to fucking leave this place, my kids, and just fucking, you know. And I remember this woman telling me, don't do that. Don't let him win. Don't let him do that to you. You know? And I'm like, I'm just trying to fucking save myself. You know what I mean? But I guess I did in a way. Or I am still in the process. Always saving my fucking self, you know? Always fucking picking myself back up. Always finding the answers to my problems. Always calling on God, because no one has the answers that I seek. No one can tell me. They tell me the things that I already know, and then I'm like, why did I even fucking ask you? Why am I wasting my fucking breath? Why? Or all you want to do is fucking bitch to me, but you won't fucking, you know? When are you gonna, like, not that I want to just complain and bitch about shit, but like, it's the equal give and take that I wasn't getting, and I'm just, you know, why would I come back to people? Why would I give a fuck about anyone and anyone's opinions when I've been by my fucking self pretty much my whole fucking life, you know? The people that needed to defend me and stand up for me didn't. Yelled at me for making mistakes that how could I ever know? How could I ever know what I was supposed to do in those situations? And, you know, you're supposed to love me and support me and help me, and you, like, hated me. And I'm just so tired of everyone hating me. And God loved me, and He said, Stephanie, you deserve to be loved, and I saw it in myself. And this beautiful brokenness, you know, and it took a lot of time, and it took a lot of work, and it still is work, and it still is like a process, you know, and it's always going to be. But like, in all of this, like, I'm able to see like the beauty in the brokenness, and all these people out here, and they're hurting and sad, and they feel like they don't deserve to be here, and they're nothing, and they deserve to be treated like shit, and they don't. It's so far from the truth, you know. And And so the real reason that I even wanted to come back on the internet, because I never really was for it anyways, but the only reason I came here is because I wanted to like help people, right? Like that's what I'm supposed to fucking do. That's what I am here on this earth for. And I guess if I keep saying the same messages, then that's the message that needs to be said, you know? Like, you are worthy, you are worth it, you are valuable, you do deserve to be treated with respect and care and consideration, to be thought of, to be respected, you know? Gosh, dude, like, it's not that fucking hard. It's really not that hard. And people act like it's just I'm the difficult one. You know what I mean? Like, but what? Like, no, you just gotta, you need to be doing some shit. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to be an asshole here, but as someone who, like, was way too hard on myself for way too fucking long, like, I did the fucking work, and I'm still doing the work, and I will continue to do the work, and you do the fucking work, right? And those of you who are, you know, you've been getting beat down by the world, like, please know that it's not you, baby. You're beautiful, and you don't deserve to be treated like that, and you don't deserve to be talked to the way that these people talk to you. And, like, this world is fucking chaos, and it's, you know, it's not for us beautiful souls, I guess. I mean, it is in a way. We're here to change it, right? So change it with me. And you start with yourself, and you start by, like, loving yourself and healing yourself and showing up. And I feel like I need a different color right now, like a little white maybe. Maybe some yellow, actually, because that's not even coming out. And this yellow looks empty as hell. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So the narcissistic dynamics, right? My therapist is like, oh, she's trying to call me out, saying that I'm pretty much like, I shouldn't be saying he's a narcissist. I shouldn't be saying these people are narcissists. But let me tell you, if you're not in it and you don't fucking know what I have been dealing with for years, you don't get to tell me what the fuck I'm dealing with. Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't mean this as any disrespect, because I appreciate that girl so fucking much. Like, she helped me in time when I was so broken. I didn't think I was capable of living any kind of, like, regular ass fucking life, you know? And, like, here I am. I can talk. You know, like, there was a period I was like, I don't think I can, like, look people in the eyeballs and blah, da, 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 and whatever. Like, I'm never gonna be able to work a job. Like, I mean, I guess I still can because I'm still here, but whatever, bro. Like, I can work a fucking job. I work jobs. I bust my fucking ass, bro. I can do hella shit, you know? But people, let's see, like, it's just, you know what you're fucking with, right? And sometimes you don't. But you deserve so much more than this bullshit that the world throws at you. And it's like, really, it is a spiritual battle. It is a spiritual war. And, you know, that's what I always say. Like, I would pray and I would just fucking, like, try to just, like, love my life and try to just be happy and learn to show up different regardless of what's going on. And what are you doing, dude? This cat jumped out this fucking window And then she just climbed in through these other windows that are like super high from the ground. And then she comes walking back in here to jump back out the same fucking window. What are you doing? Go. You're so weird. Go. Ow. I just got something in my eyeball. Go. Go. You're in my window. I need the air below, bro. I don't get it. She's in and out, 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 in and out. Probably because I'm not petting her. She just be like, love me, damn it, love me all the time. You don't love me enough. I need everything that you have. Ah. Like, bro. Stop. You know? But she's loving. Like, she doesn't drain me like the negatives, but it is fucking draining because sometimes I just don't have the fucking energy, like, and then I'm like, oh, here I'm just thinking, like, a talking is, like, the drainer, right? Like, I'm draining my energy right now talking, but it's whatever. I know a lot of times it can be, like, hard to see our strength and hard to see how we could make it out and how, especially when everything and everyone is coming at us in these ways and, you know, with no support or not the right support, it's difficult. But you can find the support. It's there. You can go search for it. But okay, I know when you're in low spots and when you're sad as heck and you're being abused and all that shit, like, it's really difficult to, like, go out and get help. I know that. I'm aware. And I know there's, like, so many different variables that can stop you from getting the help that you need. But, like, to be honest, just separating yourself from these toxic people that just bring you down and tear you up, that right there is support. Like, you're supporting yourself by getting yourself out of that shit, you know? And that's a blessing. Like, that grants you your peace, your ability to even, like, heal, because you can't heal when you're in the mix, you know? You can't heal when you're in a toxic relationship. You can't heal when people are fucking down your back all the time. Like, you know. So I guess that's the first step, like, getting yourself to separation, like a healthy separation, not isolation, but, like, to know, like, you got you, because you do. Like, that's all you need. Like, you and God has got you, and as long as you keep trusting in that, like, you will make it out. Like, God is with you 100%. The divine makes miracles happen, and you just got to be patient and you got to keep going and don't give up. And I know it's hard, and we don't hear audible words, and we don't have the visual signs. Like, I have seen things and I have heard things, and blah blah blah, but, like, it's not the same as, like, oh, you meet someone who's going to give you all the answers, but, like, God really, like, the answers are really there. Like, that's all. Like, you don't need a person to come help you out of that shit. Like, God will do that for you. Like, I don't know if this is making sense, if you're getting it. I hope that you are. And I'm feeling like thinking back into my one friend and how he just, you know, you have to reach into those depths. You have to you have this strength within you, and you have to be willing to push through and push up and push out. And it's your choice if you want to stay and sit and settle with whatever toxic stuff, whatever old programs, whatever mindsets, whatever that you're sitting with, right? It's your choice. And so I'm sitting here, am I choosing that my ex is still abusive? Am I choosing that it's not safe for me to have meetings to drop my kid off? Am I choosing for this to be the reality? No, I'm sure the fuck am not. Like, I'm not. And then I'm like, so what do I do? Like, if I stop having cops meet us at our meetings, then it opens me up for the same shit that happened before, for him to lie, for him to manipulate, for him to, like he said, things have happened that had never happened. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? And, you know, I don't want to take that risk. I'm already not in a good spot, you know, and it's not fucking funny. I know he thinks it is, but it's really not. I was thinking today, like, how am I perpetuating this? What am I not doing right? What am I not getting? If everything is a reflection, like, what am I not forgiving right? Am I not loving enough? Do I need to just love him more again? Like, what am I supposed to just, it's okay, like, you can abuse me and da-da-da? No, like, I'm not supposed to do that because it's not loving for me. This looks like shit. You know, like, I'm sure, yeah, you would love it if the abusers would love it if you just fucking ignored the shit that they do and just allow them to continue to lie to people and lie about you and manipulate the situation. Of course, that's what makes it easy for them. If you roll over and play fucking dead and you lose yourself again and again and again and you fucking believe their lies about you. Oh, I am trash and blah 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 blah, you know, like, no, you're not meant to. You're meant to rise up. You're meant to fucking fight that. They're not supposed to win. The evil does not win here. The evil does not take you out. You rise up. You move through. You push past it. You find your strength because you are strong. You are capable. You are valuable. You are worthy. You are deserving. You are important. You have important things to do here. And the demons and devils of this world would like you to believe otherwise. But that is so far from the truth. You know it. That's why it fucking hurts, bro. That's why it hurts. And they know. They're not stupid. Like, dude knew what he was doing to me. He even admitted it to me a few times. And he said he felt bad about it a few times. Did it stop him? No. It's been years. And did it stop him now? No. He's still trying to play the same old games. Still trying to fucking twist the stories. And so I don't know, how am I really playing into this? I don't know. The only thing that I'm, really is just that I'm not showing up 100% for myself. I'm not putting out the content that I needed to put out. I wasn't just saying fuck it again, just really, not deleting my stuff, and I've been showing up more and more, and I've been here, right? Okay, go. Stop coming inside then. Go. Stop coming in, you weirdo. She's literally like, how do I get out this window? I'm like, you were just fucking right here. I don't know, man. I'm so stupid. It's like a game for my cat to go in and out of the house. Just jump up to the fucking window and fucking cling onto the screen and climb through. Okay, weirdo. You're a fucking weirdo. Yeah, they know. They act like they don't know what they're doing. And they just say that and do that so that if you think they don't know, if you think they really care about you, if you think that they're trying, then you will allow them to continue to abuse you. You will not find your own strength. You will not come out of the illusion, and you are meant to come out of the illusion. You are meant to grow from this shit. You're meant to be so much stronger and you know, like, it's so wild. For real. Why am I like hating it? But I just don't even know what I'm doing with this painting. Yeah. People will tell you all the things that you are, that you'll never be, all the things that you're shit, you ain't nothing, and blah blah blah. But the truth is, you're magnificent, and they don't want you to leave because your magnificent light feeds their little demons, and they want to just suck you dry. You know, and I feel like I've said that before, and I probably have. But it's true. It's so true. And I guess that's the truth, you know, and I don't want to talk bad about someone. Recently I saw this guy's post. He was talking about like he was going through this really hard time, and you know, only his kids knew how hard it really was on him, and he had so many people like fucking with him, and he doesn't even want to talk about it because it's like forgiveness, and for him, like, forgiving, it's like you can't bring it up or whatever. But you know, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to forgive someone when they keep abusing you, when they tell you that you're the problem, but they're the one causing the problems. You know, like, what the fuck do you want me to do, bro? I've did it all, and I don't know what the fuck you want from me. Like, I'm not gonna allow you to abuse me any longer, and you're fucking delusional if you think I will ever allow that again. And so, how do I move past this? So I'm like praying today. I'm like, how do I do this? What do I do? Like, praying for him and praying for the situation, like just fucking crying and like, this is stupid. And like, you know, like, I'm just wanting to be done, wanting it to be fucking healed, you know, and on this fucking dating site, and I'm seeing all these dudes, and they're like, we have a great co-parenting relationship, 5 years separated, and I'm like, wow, that must be really fucking nice, and I'm really happy for you, you know, like, I just was dumb. Like, my sister tried to warn me, and my toxic, it's like the things that I needed to heal, I didn't know. And I thought that, like, we were meant to, like, really become our best selves together, you know, like we were meant to be. And like I always think that, you know, I'm always striving to be like my best myself, my best version of me, right? And I assume that the person I'm with is going to like actually love me and want to see good things happen for me and to me, and will support me and love me and help me and grow with me. And how delusional as fuck was I, right? Like, what reality are you in, Steph? Not mine. You know what I mean? Like, haha, so funny, so hilarious. Sure, it's fucking funny. I'm missing the joke at this point because you're still laughing and I'm praying and crying for you and like pleading for your fucking soul, and you are still, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Do you even see any truth anymore? Like I don't know, you know? I don't know if at this point, like what point they really lose themselves, because it's just such a cluster. And I just want you to know, like, if you're dealing with some shit like this, someone who keeps coming at you and fucking lying to the courts, lying to cops, lying to their family, lying to everyone, the fucking world, lying to everyone, literally, like, people be in my fucking social medias, uh like pretending to be me and shit. And not that it's him doing that, but like it's endless. And I don't know, there was a point that I thought, I'm like, people must be paying, you know, someone to be doing this shit, because this is fucking crazy. Like, there's no way my life is really like this. Like spiritual, yeah, for sure. Like that was my explanation. And it is spiritual, yes, for sure. And that was the explanation. It's the only fucking answer, because how the fuck else any of this shit makes sense? It doesn't. It doesn't make fucking sense. It's fucking crazy, and it will make you crazy. It will make you crazy trying to keep the peace. It will make you crazy trying to fucking save yourself when someone's trying to fucking drown you. You know? Like, fucking run for your goddamn life, yo. Run the fuck out of there. And I'm, you know, trying to forgive, and I'm like, am I not forgiving fully because I'm, you know, having the cops be there when we fucking have the meets? No. So I'm trying to protect myself, right? Like, I didn't want this to be the reality. I didn't even, you know, you had time to heal, you can still heal. And you time and time again choose that that's not what you want to do, that's not who you want to be, and you instead want me to just cower and kill my fucking soul. And I'm fucking tired, dude. I'm tired. I've been doing that since forever, and that's not what God wants for me. It's not what God wants for any of us. I'm here for so much more than that, you know? And it's just interesting, you know? The ways of the world, the ways things work out. Never would I ever have thought that my life would be the way that it is, that I would have done and dealt with all the things that I dealt with, you know. But like, I guess I healed a lot of things, and I saw people's struggles from a lot of different ways, and like I've even seen his struggles from a lot of different ways, but I think that I've spent so much time quieting myself and trying to make everything be okay, and it was never okay. Nothing was ever okay. And it was never going to be okay. And, you know, when you're quiet, you shut up. They don't have to take accountability for their abuse. They don't have to, the world won't know what they did to you. It would just be another baby mama who's fucking crazy, another tragic tale of someone twisting the story and making it out to be something it never was, and everyone believing it. I just noticed how trashy this picture looks for real, and like this hair looks so bad, and when I did this, my hair probably looked that shitty in real life, right? Like, you don't have to be that tragic tale. Don't allow yourself to fall in. Don't allow yourself to be swept up and taken over in these ways, you know? Like, you don't have to settle in that, you know? And you don't have to accept the abuse, you know? Like, for example, one thing that my ex likes to do, he'll be like, the courts are really gonna, I won't do his accent because I won't even sound like him, but like, the judge is really not gonna like you, like me not talking to him, right? I talk to him. The information that needs to be shared gets shared, but he wants to be able to say some fuck shit and do some fuck shit. And he's been trying hard for a long time to do that. And I've been trying real fucking hard to not let that happen. Because I already gotten some shit. I already got myself in some trouble. Like, I knew I should have just let him take my kid. I should have said, fuck it. But I was tired. It had been years, bro. And then, in just this little scenario, when this thing happened that I got in trouble for, it was like weeks of him harassing me, like, nah, fucking stop. And like, I'm standing up for myself, saying no, like being respectful, being kind. You know, giving you more than enough, over and over and over again. And at this point, I was done. I was just, standing up for my right to be a fucking parent, and I had every right to, and he didn't like it. And so now he's trying to make it out to be that I'm like a domestic abuser. And, even when he was calling the cops on me, he's like, you're going to jail. Like, my son later is like, I'm really glad you didn't go to jail. Me too, honey, because, I love you, and that wouldn't be good. But like, he's so fucking happy. Like, his plan worked. He got me. It works. It's working out great. And everyone believes him. And the cop's like, oh, he's really upset. Yeah, he's really good at playing fake because he had me to learn from for years. He learned who I was, and now he plays it really fucking well. But that's not who he really is. Who he really is nothing like that. And he wants me to shut up. He wants me to quit putting content out. He wants me to quit fucking living at all and just fucking whatever, like, it's so stupid. And then, and so I try to just ignore it, and I try to just like live my life and be free, and yet it keeps fucking, it's like he smacks me in the fucking face with bullshit. Like, I'm just trying to get away from you. I'm just trying to fucking breathe. I can't deal with this shit. Like, how much longer, how much longer is this gonna go on? And to be honest, I was even like, I got to the point where, like, even if I get locked up, if that's where this takes me, okay, I will still be okay. That's the fucking crazy part, that he doesn't even understand, that these people don't even understand you are so much more powerful than you ever can, that you ever know. When you're in that place and you're getting like beat down and you're fucking dealing with all this shit, like, you are so fucking strong. You really are. And they wish they had an ounce of your strength and courage and resilience, but they don't, and they won't, because instead of growing and healing and moving into their own energy, they want to just destroy other people and lie and deceive and all of the things that they do. And like, yeah, it's good to just ignore it, not say anything. Like, it's not my place to say anything, or I'm forgiving them, and so if I'm forgiving them, then I'm not bringing it up. Yeah, sure, that's true in a way, but also there's the aspect of like, it kind of like allows this abuse to continue. It allows these things to be perpetuated. It allows this story to be, like, continue, and not that I don't want it anymore. And like, and so like, why are you talking about it? Right, like, because it needs to be said, because there's people out there who don't understand, who don't know, who are stuck in it, who are getting abused still, who have lost their children to someone who, it's not right. It's not right. But it happens. And I don't want to be that person. I don't want to lose my kids. I didn't want to. I've struggled I fought so fucking hard to be the best fucking mom. I always just like, and I never would want to take their dads from them, because I love my fucking kids, dude. Even if their dads are so fucking shitty. If you're going to be there for your kid, if you're going to show up for your kid the best way that you can, you're going to keep working on yourself for your kid, do it. But you don't really seem to be doing that. You just seem to be, I don't know. And I just keep, hoping for the best. And I keep, being excited and, showing love to my kid and letting him know that I'm excited for him and all the things that's going on with you guys. And it's beautiful. And I lost my train of thought. And this just looks crazy. There comes a point, like, the reality is the reality. Like, it's your perspective. Yeah, it's how you think on it. But like, I can't just like magically think my ex into being a totally different fucking person. I can pretend, sure, and I've done it, and I've like thought like, oh, like it's gonna be okay, and like I've, you know, let my fucking guard down multiple times, and it bit me. I fucking bit me in the ass every fucking time. And the last time, my mom fucking yells at me, dude. She's like, why the fuck? Like, you know better. Like, I do know better. You know, I do. You're right. I do fucking know better. And so now I'm trying not to do that. You know, I'm trying to be protective and smart. But like, I'm tired of fucking holding up all this shit. Come on now, this paint's cool. I like this color. It's all dried out. The fuck, what? It's just, yeah, like it's not a revenge, best life. I was thinking like, my brain went to like 10 different places right now, so I just really didn't even know where to start. But then, I've never been one for revenge. I'm not one to be like, oh, I'm gonna get you back or whatever, but like, it does hurt. It hurts when someone keeps coming at you. It hurts when someone keeps attacking you. It hurts. But I don't want to get them back. Like, but they say the best revenge is like a life well lived, right? I just wanted to live my fucking life. I just want to be free. You know, that's all I wanted. That's why I fucking left. We could be free. We could heal our shit. Be the best parents we could be. It would be okay. It would be fine. And it's just, when is that gonna happen? You know? And like, oh, you gotta go to court. Take me to court. Take me to court. Oh, I'm gonna fight you to the death on this. My fucking son is sick, bro. Like, our son was so fucking sick, bro. And you wanna keep fighting me? Like, this is not about our shit. This is him, bro. And like, I just, would it be better if I fucking gave up and just left? But then I worry, like, is my son even gonna be taken care of? Like, when his dad's not even fucking believing that he's not feeling well, and he's telling me, oh, I was sick all weekend and I told dad and blah blah blah, and then I'm the one who has to take him to the fucking doctor all the time, so it looks like I'm fucking delusional, and every time I fucking mention it, he's like, oh, well, he's fine with me. Okay, bro, because he's not, because he fucking told me he's not, dude. He can speak for himself, and so therefore I know he actually was not fine the whole time he was with you. He actually was sick, and you are fucking lying. And I guess, you know, maybe the doctors in the schools do think I'm fucking crazy, and maybe I just don't fucking give a shit anymore. I really, why would I? You know, why would I? It doesn't matter. The only person I care about is my kids, and I just, I can't leave them, you know? As much as I want to leave everything else sometimes, I can't leave them. And my little one, we've been through some shit, you know? And I think that he needs someone to fight for him, to believe him, to hear him, to see his sensitive little heart, to help him maneuver the world, to know that he's not wrong, that he's perfectly okay being exactly who he is, and we're gonna get through it together, and we're gonna be okay, and we're gonna be even better than ever. And isn't that gonna be awesome? And one day, it's gonna be so great. And it's gonna be so peaceful. And in a way, it is a lot of. What the fuck was that? I don't like that. I don't like that. What do I do with that? Is someone watching this? Can you see? Are there any artists watching this right now? I know it's like a recording and I'm kind of like putting this out into the future, but like if you're watching this, what are you wanting me to do different with this painting? Are you just like, what is this? And I want to put stuff here and I want to do that? Like, hello? Gosh, dude. It's hard to be myself. I thought for a second, like I just, getting on this dating site or whatever, I met someone, like the one person that didn't, whatever, but, you know, it felt like it was a vibe and maybe it's like a soul connection. It's pretty cool, right? It's nice to not be alone for a change, to have someone to fucking talk to about something like that I'm actually interested in, that like isn't trauma in the world and bullshit or, you know, being drugged up or some shit or talking about dudes. Like, I mean, he's a dude, you know, but like, and I don't know, we didn't really like go deep in combos, but like, I've been in this world by myself, kind of just here for so fucking long, you know? And it was just nice to have someone, like real people, for a change. Like I feel like I'm starting to find like people that get me, people that see me, people that resonate with me, that understand that, like, you know, and it's nice. It's nice to not feel so alone for once. Not feel so fucking broken and like everything about you is wrong. It's nice to feel like I'm seen and appreciated for all that I do, even just a little bit. It's nice. So for those of you who do support me, those of you who do see me, I appreciate you so much more than you know. And I thank you for showing up, and I thank you for not giving up on yourself, and I thank you for pushing through the dark days, the dark nights, years, trauma, drama, bullshit, everything that we go through. I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy to keep going. It hurts and it sucks and it's lonely at times. But if I can finally like really get out of it and start to find people, then y'all, you can too. You know what I mean? Like, don't settle. Don't settle. Don't settle. Okay? Don't allow yourself to stay in the old habits. I was smoking weed for so long, bro, and I really did not want to give it up. I'm not gonna lie. I knew it wasn't, it was causing issues in points of my life, and I knew I needed to give it up. But I was struggling to. I didn't want to. But I needed to. And I knew that God, my higher self, was like urging me, calling me, let it go, you know, like I couldn't reach these next levels of self, ascension, of work, of all the things that I was becoming, of being my true self, if I didn't let it go. And for a long time, it was like fear, right? And it's also like coping. So it wasn't even just like I'm addicted to it, like a craving thing. Like the craving this time when I quit, it was like a day, one day, and then it was just like another time when like some sad stuff happened, like my hormones, my period. That's what got me. I was like, oh, I wish I could smoke, right? Because man, like it does help. But all I know about the spiritual, all I know about everything, like I know damn well that I don't need to be doing it, that I need to be delivered, that it's so much more than it seems. And you owe it to yourself to show up in the best way that you can. And it's not easy, right? It's not easy to let go of this stuff. Why? No, I don't like that. Trash. Ugh. You wonder how are you going to get through the days? At times. There's times that I didn't know, that I like was just so stressed out. But like, here I am, being here. Hi. Fuck. You know, you owe it to yourself to really show up. And a part of that is letting go of those old stories you tell yourself, that you need to do these drugs, that you can't let go of it, that you you don't have to believe any of anyone's bullshit, even your own. And like my body has been like hella fatigued for so long. Like I've been fighting so much stupid shit for so long. And you know, I forgot. And I thought it was just the weed that was making me tired. And then I quit smoking. And I was like, oh yeah, bro, you've been tired like forever. And every time I go to the doctor, they'd be like, you're just a mom. You're just this. You're just blah, blah, blah. You know how the doctors be like not really listening to you and shit. Like, what is this trash? No, it just looks worse. To heal yourself. You owe it to yourself to heal fully your mental, your physical, right? And you can't do that if you're staying in those old addictions and those old relationships and those old paradigms. Like, you are here to break out of that. Why not? Are you super happy with where you're at? Because if you're not, let it go, bro. Take the time. It's so worth it. You know, I used to drink a lot. Like, a lot. I would black out all the time. Fucked my life up. I'm sure it messed my brain up. Now I don't even want to drink. Don't even want to be around someone who drinks. Not really. Like, not that I don't want to be around it, but like, I don't really want to hang out with people who want to drink. I don't really, well, I had a friend who he drank, but he was never like, I've had friends who like, you know, they wanted me to be drunk. This guy wasn't like that. He just had his own, you know, his own struggles. But he never pushed his stuff on me, which I appreciated. But there were a few times that his drunkenness, it was some negative scenarios, you know. But that happens, right? Like, it's just a part of it. What? That's not what I was trying to do. Anyways, that's not even what I was trying to talk about. But like, you owe it to yourself to look at all the darkness that's within you and love yourself through it, heal yourself through it. You don't need to allow it to control you in those ways, to take your life, you know? Like, you're not really living, you're drinking like that. Like, when I was smoking, I wasn't really loving my life. I was just doing the best that I could at that time. And you know, it's a process, like it is like everything. And it takes time to let this stuff go, to like heal and grow, and it's not easy. You know, especially when our whole family many times has struggled with those same addictions, you know. When it feels like when that happens that you can't overcome it. And, you know, this runs in my family, and this is just who I am. It's, you know, it feels too strong, but that's what the enemy wants you to believe. You know, that's really all that it is. It's a trick of the enemy. another distortion that you're not worthy, you're not capable, your life is not worthy enough to be saved. But that's so far from the truth. Like, you're so valuable. That's why the devil fights so hard to keep you fucking drunk and high and distracted and lust and sin. That's why the world is designed the way that it is, because they want to fuck us up, take all of our energy. Like, the world is a narcissistic paradigm. The devil is the ultimate narcissist, right? But we were made to bust through. You know what I'm saying, dog? You know what I'm saying, dog? If you was here, you would have got nudged, but you're not. So, nudge, nudge. You know? We don't know how strong we are. We don't know what we're capable of, because we are all just... This world is a lost place a lot of times, you know? But I'm really just here to tell you that. To remind you of your strength, to, you know, if I can get out of it, so can you. And it's not that I'm so extra special. I just fought so hard so many different fucking times to just be okay, that there's no fucking way I'm gonna let myself stay in that shit. There's no way that I would go back to alcoholism. There's no way that I would go back to smoking weed every day. There's no way. And no, I'm not like running a mile or anything. Shit, I'm barely even doing yoga every day, but it's a work in progress, you know? It takes time. I do not know why I thought to put this tan on here. It's just like muddying the whole picture. So, oh. What? And like my face is fucking, this face is crooked. Like, this is just wild. Like, what was I doing? I don't know. So put me on speaker, don't put me on silent. So put me on speaker, don't put me on silent. The divine is within you, love. Wants you to heal. Wants you to see your worth. To show up for yourself. You deserve that. You really do. And I know that a lot of people might have given up on you. And a lot of people might not agree. And they might say, you're trash. And you haven't done anything in your life that's worthy. And you don't deserve anything good because you fucked up so much. But I'm here to tell you that everyone makes mistakes. Everyone. Everyone hurts other people, whether they mean to or not. Everyone is a villain at some point. Everyone is someone's villain. I am my ex's villain. Whether I am right or he is right, I am the villain in the story. And as the deputy told me today, he's on to something else. But I said, hey, if he was on to something else, I didn't say it, but if he was on to something else, then he wouldn't be so on my ass all the time, right? I know damn well he ain't on to someone else in the way that you think he's on to someone else. Just because he's not calling on me all the time don't mean that he's on to something else like that, right? But I am the villain in that story. Regardless if I'm doing anything or not, I'm the villain. And I always will be. Because I left. And all I was doing when I left was trying to save myself, save the kids, save him. But I didn't know then all the things that I know now about myself and about the world and spiritual aspect of everything and the narcissistic paradigm and just everything that it is, you know. And it is fucking sad, bro. Because he didn't ask to be born with a demon in him, or, you know, some people that have, like, you know, like, my stepdad was really abusive, and so that anger has come out of me at times. And that was heartbreaking. I hated it. But it was more heartbreaking for the people that had to be on the other end of it, I'm sure. Yeah, you know? But I had to forgive myself. And I had to move through it, and I had to go through it, grow through it, because... Oh my fucking god, these cats, bro, they're fighting out here. Wow. 1 hour, almost 30 minutes. Wow. So there's like this young little feline cat, a little boy, a little tuxedo out there. He's probably like a teenager, like little. He's so cute. He's like black, white paws, white chest. But I go out, he's like on my porch. My cat's on their fucking deck, like freaking out. No, she keeps like going to I guess he's like out there at the door. I don't know. She's like making sure he's not there, but she's our little protector. Protects the house. What was I talking about? I don't even know. Oh yeah. We all make mistakes. We all have trauma built up in us that, you know, we don't always do the best action. We don't always say the right things. We don't always do the thing that's the best for everyone involved. And, you know, mistakes happen. It's a part of life. It's a part of this reality, you know? This is just something so crazy. Hi. Okay, do you know I'm painting? What is with you guys? I know, you love me. I'm sorry. I should be nicer today. I'm just kind of tired. You gotta be kind to yourself, you know? Like, beating yourself up. What's that gonna do? Nothing. You know what I mean? It doesn't help the situation. Forgive yourself. Allow yourself to let it go. Allow yourself to become something more, to let go of that old story. Now I'm gonna have to try to find that color. That ain't even. Why did I do that? Why did I do that to myself? Well, you know what? When I'm crying, I do get like a red nose and stuff. What color is this? It's probably too pink. Pink eraser. Okay. Allow yourself to let go of that. If you're feeling bad about things that you've done, a person, an aspect, like character that you are, or whatever role you play, or lies you've told, or people you've screwed over, if it makes you feel bad and you're drowning yourself in that, please let it go. You're hurting yourself, and you're meant for something more, and you're not meant to stay in that. You're not meant to continue treating people like crap. And you're not meant to, like, keep these cycles, you know? Like, that is so pink. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it says pink on the bottle. I know, that's so crazy that when you pull out pink and it looks, pink. Wow. The fuck did you think, Stephanie? You, you're holding yourself back, bro. And you deserve better. Like, we all have been hurt by other people at different times in our life, but you don't have to, like, allow that to run you or control you, like, this looks like just a painting. Looks like a painting. It's fine. Is that doing anything? It's taking it off? Is it doing it? Is it doing what I want? I think it is. I think it's doing it. Can you see it? Can you see it removing it? Bro, like, there's no point. It's like you're living in the past, but you're in the present when you're doing that type of shit, You're, like, numbing yourself out. You're here, but you're not here. You deserve to be here. You deserve to, like, live the life that you're in, to fully show up, to fully see what you're about, to fully experience the awe of you, like, I know that kind of sounds stupid, but especially when you're, like, you're in, like, the lower stages, you're like, there's nothing good about me, I can't stand, I'm just trash, and you believe all the lies that people tell, and you believe the bullshit, and it's really easy to fall victim to that nonsense. It really is. It's really easy to, like, it's like we're putty in their hands, like, but not in a good way, where it's, like, loving and playful. It's like they're squishing you. It's your choice, you can keep numbing out, you can keep You can keep just having sex with random people and partying and pretending like it's a good time and loving it and life's great. But you know the truth. There's, you know, something missing. And it's you. You're missing. We want you here. You know? Like you're meant to be here. You really are. And maybe no one around you is supporting you or makes you feel like you deserve to live. And if that's the case, I'm really sorry that that's going on. I'm sorry for the people that left you, that couldn't see your worth, that couldn't understand what you were going through and help you to overcome the things that you're struggling with. But just because they can't see it does not mean that you're not worthy of being here. It doesn't make that bullshit true. It just makes it hard sometimes, you know? It's easier when you have support, when you have love, when you have someone who can see what you're going through, what you're struggling with. But many of us, we can't, especially when we're dealing with our own stuff, you know? Like, it's tricky, it's hard, and I get it, but like, life can be so much more. It can be so much more. When you deserve to see what you can really do, when you really show up for yourself, when you really love yourself, when you really let go of all of the shit, like, what are you waiting for, you know? I know it's not always easy. Like, some drugs are harder to let go of than others, you know? Like, meth was fucking crazy, bro. That shit. Bro, like, it was like, it's a drug of the devil, bro. Like, I know I said that, but like, never did I ever want something like that. That was fucking crazy, bro. And like the craving and like, I don't want it, you know? And the way that it would make me feel now, like, it's like, I, I was afraid I was gonna die and shit. I didn't want to do it. But yet, I did. I wanted it so bad. And I would have kept doing it, you know? Like, but I didn't get this far to fucking throw my life away. I didn't keep fighting and pushing myself and pulling myself out of this shit over and over and over again, going back to therapy and getting back on medicine all these times, over and over and over again, just to fucking throw my life away on some fucking meth. You know? But I didn't need to fucking do that, you know what I mean? But like, where I was at, like, what I was struggling with, and the people I was struggling with and where they were at. Like, I guess in order for me to be what God needed me to be, who He needed me to be, I know that sounds crazy. Like, I don't want to say like, oh, I needed to do that to know, like, to like be my best self, because no, like, I could have leveled up. I could have done things so different. I didn't need to smoke weed. I didn't need to do a lot of shit, right? But like, there's so many things that I learned. You know, like, I had legit, like, as much as it was bringing my energy down, you know, I had like downloads. There was like times of like intense spiritual growth, and it was wild because, you know, it's a high. It opens you up in those ways. But I remember I wrote this note about weed, about how it's like enlightening, but it's like a false light. It's not the true light. And a lot of people, you know, they smoke and they get that, I don't know, not everyone gets that, I guess, like, happy feeling, but sometimes it's like a increase in your spiritual wisdom, your spiritual self, in a way. You tap into different things, right? Tap into your light, but like, it doesn't last because you're just high. With meth, it seemed to stay. And I remember I would be like preaching, you know, and I'm like, oh, God loves you, and like, it'd be like, you deserve to love yourself and do your best life and blah blah blah, and like all this shit. And then I'm just like, why the fuck am I here? Why am I doing this? Like, I'm supposed to be bettering my life and, like, you know, healing the collective, and yet I got swept up in trying to save people's lives and trying to be okay in this fucking shit show of a life that I'm stuck in here. And this isn't it, you know? This isn't it. But it was so hard to let go, even when I knew it was not good for me, you know. And how many times do we cling to something that is not good for us, it's hurting us, you know, overeating. Like, there's so many people that are like insanely obese, or just like the fucking, and I'm not trying to talk shit or anything, this is the reality. And I also struggle with like overeating and shit. Like, that's a thing, and it's also like a sin, apparently. It's a gluttony, you know. And it's I think it's just like idolizing the world. Like, I think that's all that it all really is, when it boils down to it, when you break it down or whatever. That's what I was trying to say. I don't know. I don't know what this is. It looks like shit. Trying to do the background. What was I saying before I got distracted by my painting? I know know it's hard to let this stuff go. I know it's hard to see how your life could be better, how you can get out of it, how you can be anything more than what you are, but I promise you, you are meant to be so much more, and you deserve so much more, and your life can be so different, you know? Like, it's not easy. It's not easy to let this stuff go, but it's really worth it. And, you know, you can't stop someone else from coming at you. That's literally the thing that I know more than anything. There's nothing that you can do, you know? Except just keep living and being yourself and keep healing and growing and showing up. Talking to God and proving to yourself that this life really is for you, because it is. It really, really is. You are meant for so much more than you realize. You deserve so much more than you allow yourself. I wish that I didn't put all the extra smudging in there. Or whatever. Like, I just did like a line. I think I just liked it better when it was just a line, and now it just looks like trash and whatever. You know, I know some stuff that we gotta detox from, it can make us sick. It can kill us even. But you deserve to be delivered from those demons, from the strongholds, from the old toxic life. It's not you anymore, baby. And you know it. And that's why it hurts, and that's why you're isolating and it's, you know, our loved ones, they can't see what we're going through at times. They don't see they can't help in the ways that we need, because we need to help ourselves. You need to be there for you, and if you can't be there for you, it's not gonna work. I know you maybe feel like you don't deserve it, but you do. You deserve to forgive yourself. You deserve to let it go. You deserve to start over. You know? Like, I would say to myself at times, like, I know I chose this. I chose to have a child with him. And I even tried to tell him that it wasn't his kid when I was pregnant, because I was so scared of being stuck with him and how it would be. And I cried so hard. There were so many times I was so scared. I lost myself so much, you know? And I thought about getting rid of my child and having an abortion, because I didn't want to, but I knew he would never let me go. But my child is so beautiful. And despite all of that, I wouldn't have it any other way. I mean, I would choose him to heal, you know, and like choose that to be different, but like I love my child, you know. He deserves to be happy and have the most fulfilling life and to be free and to not have to deal with the bullshit that he has to deal with. And it sucks. It sucks that like he gets confused sometimes when I try to tell him things that's just basic shit, and I'm not trying to be a dick and I'm not trying to sound like an asshole, but like he doesn't understand. And so I try not to tell him anything, you know, and he's like, it will be fine. It's fine if you do that. It's fine, you know, da da da. I'm like, baby, you don't, it wouldn't be fine. Like, he doesn't understand the hatred that his father has for me. And I don't think it's even him. I think it's the demon that's in him, and he can't. Like, my mom would get so mad and just go off sometimes, and I'm like, you know, as much as he can help it, you can heal, you can get deliverance, you can do all that, but he can't because he's not able to see that in himself. He doesn't want to. People don't always want to admit, look at themselves, and like, you know, it's not easy to look at your darkness and show up despite of it and show up lovingly in the midst of it. And but it's possible, you know, and it's most definitely worth it. No one is going to show up for you unless you show up for you, you know. And I think I'm just gonna paint in there because that looks crazy. It's whatever. You know, that seems like kind of common knowledge, I guess, to some people, but a lot of people, they want other people to listen to them, solve their problems, take their pain away, comfort them, you know, when in reality, they're the ones that need to do that. They need to sit with themselves and really take that in, the accountability, you know, like really sit with themselves and really look at themselves and really show up for themselves in a way that they never have before. And it's hard. And if you do that, then it's, oh, you know, now I have to admit all the fucked up shit I did and how fucking shitty I really am as a person. Yeah, you do. Sorry. Some people are shitty. People do shitty things. That's, you know, that's just how it is. It happens. Do you want to keep being shitty? or do you want to stop? Your choice, you know? You can keep blaming people for your problems all day long and keep numbing out the rest of your life. You can do whatever you want, right? But you're the one in the end. As much as you try to point the finger at other people and ignore what is it's off. It's so off. As much as you want to try to like ignore the reality of yourself, it's smacking you in the face all the fucking time. You know? So like, are you going to show up differently, or are you going to continue to be who you've always been? And that's okay if that's what you choose. If that's what you want to do, own it. But don't run around pretending to be some shit that you're not. Lying to people and fucking, you know, say I fucked up. Say I was wrong, you know? But if you can't take that honest look at yourself and really sit in that shit, the mess that you made, the mess that you are, you're not gonna get out of it, you know? Like, and I'm saying that with love. Because, you know, it's what I had to do too. I had to look at the shitty parts of myself. I mean, I was busy hating on myself from the gate, bruh. Like, they trained me in that shit. Trained me so hard in hating myself. I didn't know I could be any other way. You know? I thought everyone else was great and I was just the worst. How funny, right? Because now I'm realizing, and when I look at it, like, I wasn't. I didn't deserve that shit. I didn't deserve to be seeing myself in those ways and being abused in those ways and staying in those relationships. But I didn't know what I didn't know. You know, I didn't know how good of a person I really was. That, not that I'm like some perfect person or anything, but like, one thing that really got me, that really hit me, was a while after we split, me and my ex, the one that like is a big narcissist, and struggling with stuff, but I saw this. I don't know if he was walking, but like a homeless dude, and it was him and his two dogs, and I think I had one of my kids with me, and I picked him up and gave him a ride. I bought him some food. We talked, and I told him like I always thought I could live that life, but now I have kids now, and he's like, yeah, it's your choice. You can do it, and yeah, I could do it, but I can't do it now. Not with my ex, you know. I could never do that with him because it would never be allowed. I would lose my kids, you know. So that would be the choice that I would have to take. But I didn't say that to him, but that's the reality. Like, I could never like take my kids and travel somewhere because just doing a family vacation was a fucking ridiculous, you know, like. But anyways, sorry. I realized that I used to be so free. I used to help people. And I realized like it had been so long since I had given someone a ride. And I missed it. It's a part of who I am. And I know like people, even the people that I've picked up before have told me like you shouldn't be picking people up. Like I appreciate the ride, but this isn't safe, you know. But also I was like never free to talk to people. It was not a thing that was me anymore. I just wasn't me at all. And when I picked this dude up and we're talking and just like I'm just myself, and I realized I had missed that so much. And that the world had missed it. You know? Not that I'm like so great for the world or anything like that, but like what you do does matter. Like me being able to stop and help people who are in need, me being able to like talk to them, have conversations, and you know, buy them food and not worry like, oh, we can't afford that or da, when we literally can, or we don't have time for that. Like, you know, like you wouldn't even give a fuck. Like, not like I'm the type of person that cares. Like, I guess I care too much, and maybe that's to a fault, but like someone fucking has to, because no one cares, but like so many people don't. And I realized like that was what I had been missing for so long. Like I wasn't able to love myself. I wasn't able to love other people. I wasn't able to be who I needed to be at all. And I wasn't even able to be a good mom in that situation. I wasn't even able to like, you know, I tried so fucking hard. Like everything that I did was wrong, you know, and like it just really hit me like, man, I don't want to ever do that again. And I know that I'm better, regardless of where I end up. I'm better now than I was before. And I realized how much I had lost. And that wasn't even like the pinnacle of realizations, you know, like lost so much fucking time. Even afterwards, so much fucking tears and heartbreak and just why, dude? Like, why does it have to be like this? It doesn't have to be like this, but you're choosing it. And then I'm like, I don't want to choose it. I don't want to be in this shit anymore, but I don't know how to, like, be here for my kid without, you know, it's a weird spot. I'm teetering on a false balance, on some false reality that was never there. It was never gonna happen. I really, you know, I really thought that we could co-parent and it will be okay, and you know, he can heal and I can heal, and it'll be better for the kids, and we'll be able to like communicate better, and everything will be better, right? But it only works if both people actually want that to get better, you know? Ah, shoot. Ah, trash. Dang. Oh my gosh, what is going on with this painting? What is it looking? Oh, y'all aren't even watching it. Y'all aren't even in with the flow with me. Okay, it looks better in the camera. You know, for once, my camera does make it look better. Normally, things look better in person, but this picture, not it. Anywho, yeah, I think I'm done talking for the night, but to summarize, blah 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 blah, forgive yourself, love yourself, let shit go, don't settle for anything less than what you deserve. You, my friend, are glorious. You, my friend, are divine. You, my friend, are worth it. And I hope that if you can't see it now, that in time you will. If you don't give up on yourself, you will. Keep fighting, keep striving, keep pushing through those dark days, because, you know, we all got them. They happen. It's life, and it's not easy, right? But like, it gets easier, and the struggles, like, they aren't as struggly. They aren't as like, they don't tear down your whole system in the same way. In time, you get stronger. Like, you are so strong, you just don't know it yet. You really, like, that's really it. You just don't know it yet. And you'll see. You just gotta believe it, you know? God believes it. That's why you're still here, bro. And you're wondering, like, why am I still here? What is this for? What are we doing here? Like, you're here for you. You're here to live. You're here to heal. You're here to like expand yourself and explore and become the best version of yourself and show up for yourself and those around you, and learn the fucking lessons and not settle for anything less than you deserve, because you really are so beautiful, and not everyone is going to see that. And you know, we expect the people around us, you know, the people that tell you I love you, to see our beauty, to, you know, want goodness for us, and not everyone can, and they're not really always capable of it. And sometimes that right there is the lesson, is that you are meant to see it. Like, you gotta see it within yourself, you know, and it's tricky, right? But like, when you see it within yourself and you have that like knowing, it doesn't matter if no one else sees it or not, because you see it and you know it, and you're one with God and you're connected. And so you don't need to have other people's validation or approval, right? Like you got this shit. Okay. But I know how it can be when we are in the world and the world makes us think that all these things are important that really are not important, like money and great old times and getting fucked up and not caring about other people and being in a little fucking shithole. But it's really not a good time. You can tell yourself it's a good time all you want, but you're not fucking having fun. You want someone to love you. You don't understand why people don't fucking love your ass. But like, you don't love your ass. You know what I mean? Like, come on now, bro. Come on. You know? So, show up for yourself today in the best way that you can. And love yourself and forgive yourself and try to do better because we all deserve a better you and a better us and a better world, and it can't happen unless we all work together. Strive for better. You can do it. I believe in you. I really do. I really do. I'm not even kidding. Like, I have hung out with some wild people because I believed in them, because I saw their soul, I saw the goodness within them that they couldn't even see. They probably didn't even know was in there. And maybe I was just delusional. Like, it's been said that what I was seeing was, a reflection of myself. It was just me being reflected back, and that's possible. But it's also possible that they have like divine souls as well, and even people who do really fucked up shit, they're loved by God. And they have a purpose. And wouldn't it be great if we all like healed? If we all showed up a little more loving and true to ourselves and honest and, allowed the stories to die, and instead of perpetuating them or trying to keep people from figuring out the truth of who we are, what's really going on here. Who even knows? I don't even know what's really going on. I don't even know what's going on anymore, to be honest. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on in this scenario. Like, I really don't. It doesn't make sense. It never has made sense. It really, But wouldn't it be great One magical day, shit just fucking healed up, changed up, grew the fuck up, became who God always wanted you to be. God loves you despite your mistakes, despite your running from yourself and lying to people, lying to yourself, stealing. You know, that's one thing with meth which is so wild. It is a crazy drug, bro, and it's like makes you want more and more and more and more. Like there's never enough. You can never have enough, right? And then almost every single person steals on it. And it's crazy. And they lie. And I think that's what fucked me up. One day, I don't even smoke vapes. I don't smoke cigarettes. I only smoked weed. Borrowed this person's car, and I found like a vape, and I was cleaning the car or whatever. And I thought like, oh, cool. I'm gonna take that. Because every once in a while, you know, I did like to smoke that vapes and shit. And then like later I felt so fucking bad, dude. This kid is like looking for his stuff and I like had it and I like felt so shitty, like I couldn't like, oh, here it is in my pocket. And I'm like, who the fuck am I right now? You know? And how many times have I been like freaking out looking for something that I needed like desperately, and the people who I was with had it? It was so many times. So many fucking times. Even the person that I was with at that time, you know? And I felt so bad about that. I gave it back later on, but like it really like hit me like, man, this shit's fucked up. You know, it's really fucking people up, it's fucking you up. You gotta stop, you know? That was the only one time that I did something like that. But just the fact that I even like did that. I think I had left it at my house actually. And it wasn't in my pocket. But I felt really bad about it, you know? And I knew that it was the drug because I had seen it playing out in other people, you know, and I was seeing the pattern, and I'd even had the dude that I was kind of with, who was staying with me, he was like, you know, lying to me, and it was like he was like, you could see the demon in him, you know. It was really weird, and it was like he was like wanting the chaos. And I guess that's the same shit with my ex too. Like it's like they want the chaos, but they don't want the chaos, you know? But yet you choose it. You continue to choose it. So like meth is a crazy fucking drug, bro. And the more that you do it, the more that it takes you away from yourself. And you don't even realize because it's so fucking fast. And there's this one guy that I used to watch a lot called Aaron Doughty, and he has a video that says thinking is destruction. And I remember I was thinking because when I'm on meth, it makes my brain go. And my friend was like, chill the fuck out, because it didn't do that to him, because he had ADHD and I had ADD, so it like kind of was chill for him, but it was not so chill for me, you know? And in Aaron's video, he said, you know, the more you think, it's like a destructive pattern, you know, like kind of like destroys you, right? And so then it hit me. I'm like, okay, so every time I'm doing this, it's like fast tracking your destruction. It's not only is it a downward spiral, but it's an insanely fast downward spiral. And that's why so many people, you just do it one time, like, and you're hooked. I have never tried a drug that was so intense like that, you know, you just want it like so badly, and it spirals you out so fucking fast. Now, I did get like drugged with like fentanyl on accident. Like, I didn't know, whatever, but that fucked me up because I didn't choose it. I didn't want to do that, and it just kind of fucked me up. Like, I almost died, and it wasn't even my choice, you know. And that was kind of hard, but in a way it was my choice, because I was the one who let that person in. I was the one, you know, here I am, like, I wasn't trying to save you anymore. Now I'm just in it with you, and as much as I can say I don't want these certain things around, you know, certain things are still here, and it was just, it's a lot, you know. But we grow, we make mistakes, as we do, and it's a process. It's not easy. But we can always come back, no matter how far we've fallen, no matter how lost we get. If we're still breathing, you can still come back. You can heal. You can change. You can overcome. And God wants that for you. You know? I wouldn't be here if it was anything less. I wouldn't be talking to you. I wouldn't be painting this picture. Like, that's no joke. I guess I'll put these in her hair. Just, I don't know. Her hair. Like, it's not me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Okay, Steph. But, yeah, you can always come back. You can always change. You can always grow. You can always heal. You can move through this shit. And it's not easy, you know? We all have things. We all have struggles. Like, I know I got the mental health struggles. I know how it is, yo. I do. And I've had addictions, and I've had, like, a poverty fucking lack mindset, and I know. It's hard. But we are meant to rise above it. If not you, then who? Heal your bloodline. You know, heal it for the children after you. They deserve it. If you don't feel like you deserve it, that's really. There's a lot of times that I didn't think that I deserved to be here. I didn't deserve life, you know? But I knew that my kids did, and I knew that no one else would fight for them in the same ways that I would, be the way that I would be for them. And that's negative and positives, you know? But in order for us to heal certain things, I had to heal certain things within myself to be able to show up more fully for them. And, you know, there's a lot of things that we have gone through that I would like to hope is like ending with me, you know? And in a lot of things, yeah, that's the case. And I know they're their own people and they're gonna struggle and they're gonna have like, I was trying for a long time to like, didn't want my kids to get fucked up with the world, you know, because the world's crazy, but it is what it is, you know. They have their own path, and they're gonna make mistakes. That's a part of it too. Like, I very well know that. Like, I made so many mistakes. How could I expect them not to? And so I am meant to be here for them in my best way, you know, because I love them. And they deserve it. They didn't ask to be here. They didn't ask for me to not, you know, heal through all my shit, my childhood shit, my stupid shit, you know? And they love me despite my struggles, and I love them so much for it. I mean, I love them regardless, but like, you know what I mean. See what I did there? Just put some water on that. Bloop, right off. Took the tan off too, so, but whatever, I'm pale, so it is what it is. Oh, whack. Whack. Whack ass skin, bro. Well, okay. So we're doing that. Alright, so I feel like I'm done with this painting. And I feel like I'm really done talking because this has been a lot. I also think I just kind of, oh yeah, do it for you, do it for your kids. If you can't do it for you, do it for your fucking kids, right? And if you don't have any kids and you can't do it for your kids, do it for someone else's kids. Do it for the fucking people that you meet at the grocery store. Because you being a better you means a better interaction with them, and you don't know what these people are dealing with. You know, maybe God puts certain people in our life for a reason, and we are put in these people's paths for a reason, and you know, you are able to like I have been able to either negatively impact someone's life or positively impact someone's life. And I feel like we all have that potential, right? Regardless of how we view ourselves. Like, if you are showing up as your best self, even if you're like not feeling like you want to talk to people that day, if you're just, you know, my best self today is that I'm gonna be kind of quiet. I'm not gonna be an asshole to anyone, right? I don't want to go out and be super friendly to everyone at the fucking grocery store, but but I'm gonna be quiet. Instead of being an asshole, I'm gonna just like chill, you know, and I'm not gonna fuck shit up. Because there's times when I've been like hella depressed and stuff, just struggling hellas, and it's hard. And I've been a fucking dickhole in the world. And it probably would have been better if I would have just like shut up or not showed up, you know. And so for like a long time I thought like it would be better if I just wasn't fucking here. Everyone fucking hates my guts. I fucking suck at everything I try to do. The only thing I liked doing was art, and you can't make money with that, and blah blah, and my art sucks, and oh, you need to do AI art because, you know, maybe whatever, and you don't even do your fucking art, so why the fuck do you think you could be an artist, you know, like, whatever. I used to do art, I used to love it. I'm doing it now, I like this is looking better as I go. I don't hate it as much, but like, you know, there's times that like it probably would have been better for me just not to fucking show up in the world, but that's the way that I showed up. A mess, you know. And I learned some fucking lessons for sure. And I pissed hella people off, stressed people out, you know, but I also helped a lot of people. And I learned a lot, and I'm able to better like show up for people who are struggling and things like that, because I know how it is, you know. It's not easy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I keep saying that, but like, I just want you to know that I see you and you're not alone, and you're really not alone. Like, God is with you, God is for you, and you do not have to keep suffering and struggling and feeling like you don't deserve to be here, because you do. You deserve to live your life. You deserve to be free from this trap. And you deserve to heal. But only you can prevent forest fires. Only you can heal yourself, bro. You know? You are the healer, but you can't heal everybody, as Free Soul likes to say. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this. Yeah. That's going on with it. That right there is going on with it. I would urge you to just really take a good look at yourself, and don't give up on yourself, because it's so much better, dude. It's so much better. It takes time, patience, persistence, consistency, discipline, and it doesn't all happen at once. And I'm still not even consistently inconsistent. I've always said I'm consistently inconsistent, and I try so hard to be consistent, But like, even today, it's like it's the few things that I have that I'm like, I need to do these things. These are my goals for the day. Why are those things that I actually enjoy doing? The one thing I wanted to do today, I wanted to make art all day. Like, I woke up, was trying to get my kid. Like, I had like, there's a lot of things that happened in the day, okay? First start with that. I know this is hella long, so I don't even know, but I feel like I shouldn't, but I feel like I shouldn't go into this right now because it's so fucking late and I was just about to get off this mug, bruh. The world takes us away from who we are and what we're meant to be doing here, you know? And when you take back your power and you take back that focus and you come and you say, no, like, I'm not going to allow you to tell me who I'm going to be. I am the only one who dictates who I am, you know? Then nothing can stop you. No one can stop you. They can lock you up. They can put you in a fucking mental cage, in a physical cage. But they can't actually stop you. They can't take your spirit. Do you know? And it's like the most freeing thing. And I'm not like saying you'll never have a bad day, because you will. You'll have bad days. You'll have bad moments. You'll have times where you feel like you really fucked up this one and you might even feel like you can't come back from it. I felt like that so many times. More times than I can count. But if I know anything, I know that I was wrong. And you can most definitely come back from it. And it's really just another illusion. You are so much stronger than you know, bro. You are so very capable. And you really deserve to see your own light in the way that God sees you. But only you can give that to you. Only you can be that. Only you can heal. You know, like, you have to do the work. No one else is going to do it for you. You have to go to therapy and talk about the things that are upsetting you and the traumas. And you don't even have to talk about all the traumas, because that's one thing too. Like, sometimes it's like re-traumatizing talking about the stuff that, you know, happens. And sometimes it can be hard, especially with some of the bigger stuff. If someone has never been through the things that you've been through, it can be really hard to feel comfortable talking to them about those things. Like, that's why it's really important to find a therapist you feel comfortable with. For example, like African Americans, Black Americans, I suppose is what they're saying now. Native Americans, like, I don't even know. There are Native American therapists. I'm sure there are, but like, a Black therapist is going to understand your struggles as a Black woman or man so much more than a white therapist, because they don't often go through the struggles that you go through. They don't go through the constant racism, the fucking people treating you like you're fucking stupid. Like, no, bro, like, it's just so stupid, dude. And, you deserve to heal. You deserve to really see yourself. And I know I just said that, you know? But, like, you really do. It's important. It's important for this earth that you show up for you. That you don't give up on yourself. You know, you can't make someone else do anything, but you can show up for you. Aw, dang it! I didn't mean to go into that little swiggle, but I did. I really liked that glob over there. Not at first, but then I was like, oh, well, I'll just leave it there. You know, a little bloop. I hope that you found something in this long-ass talk helpful, and if not, thanks for hanging out with me. It's been a great time. I found it helpful. I'm like this painting a lot more than I did when I started. I kind of feel like I should like fix this area. You know, it looks a little but like I'm done with it. I'm tired. And then this is like, it's like, it is what it is. I don't want to keep doing it. You know, I could just keep going on paintings forever and ever and ever because it's never ending. Like, there's layers upon layers. That's what our life is. Like, I always think like our life is kind of like a painting. Like, it always looks so different chapters. It's just a layer upon a layer, and it melds and molds you. And you'll, get into a relationship. That's another layer. And maybe that relationship isn't a good one, and it makes the painting or your life look like shit. But you get out of there, and that's a different layer of your singledom, your healing, right? And what does that look like? It's not always that great either. Sometimes it's a little bit better, and sometimes it's not. But in time, as you continue to grow and add layers and remove things that don't serve you and learn about yourself and show up for real, you have, a masterpiece, which is you in your life, and a fulfilling life. And it's worth it, dude. Like, we're gonna be here anyways. You deserve to, like, really live. Like, that's the thing that got me. Like, I'm gonna be here anyways, dealing with this shit anyways. I'm definitely gonna be living it. Like, I really want to live my life, and I keep striving for it and pushing towards it, and I don't always do the right actions or make the right choices, and it's kind of frustrating because with all that I know and that I've learned, like, you would think that I would have it together by now, but whatever. In due time, it'll all come together. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you have a good night. Later, Gator. Oh, this is the finished. If you can't, I don't know if you were seeing it. And, oh my gosh, almost 3 hours. That's wild. But this painting actually looks pretty dope for real. I like it. Yay. Bye.